these guys make my job really, really easy, and, they just finish plays.
Do you feel some pressure? Do you ever think about being the assist leader, or is this kind of, you've been doing this for a couple of years, so it kind of comes naturally?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of become my role to be the distributor of this team, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I love that role, and like I said, it's really easy to get assists on this team because you're surrounded by people that can score the basketball.
Just talk about defensively. What was your game plan coming in tonight, and who took the leadership role there?
Like Kim said, Zoe had the challenge of guard number 22, who's their best scorer, and she did a really good job, especially out the gate, just kind of setting a tone. And other than that, we're a man help defense team, and so we just wanted to guard their pick-on balls well. We needed guards. We were focusing on getting over the pick-on ball. They set a lot of them. And, the bigs play accordingly as we get through the pick-on ball. So I think that was the big focus today. And I think we did a good job of guarding the pick-on ball, to be honest. I think mostly they scored most of their points after their offense broke down, and now they're going one-on-one. So we probably need to work on that a little bit.
Is there ever do you guys ever slack on defense? I didn't see many. There were a couple lapses here and there, but I heard Jetty yelling about them. But is because you can score, because you can rely on your offense so much?
I think, every team has defensive lapses every now and again. But, this team can score. But I think that where we win games is on the defensive end. And I think we know that. And Jetty emphasizes that every day in practice, that we're a defensive team. We're the best defensive team in the league. That's what we are striving for, to be the best defensive team in the league. And so I think our offense comes from our defense. And we like to get out and run, and obviously that starts on the defensive end too.
And can you talk about Jen, just where she's at right now with the finger kind of, hampering her a little bit, coming back from volleyball, just that whole process? What are you seeing as far as, because she's in there, she played a lot of minutes, but doesn't seem to be quite what we saw from her last year quite yet.
Right, and Jen is amazing to have come from, when you travel as a college athlete, that's exhausting. So I cannot even imagine coming from a volleyball season of traveling and the emotional highs and lows that Jen went through with the volleyball team, how far they made it. And then she just jumps right into the middle of the basketball season. And we've all been playing together for a couple months, and she hasn't been here. And so for her to be able to do that is unbelievable. I think she's done a really good job of coming in. And then on top of that, she came in and hurt her finger in practice. And so she's had to battle through a lot, and I think this team's really proud of Jen. We know she's been through a lot, and we know that as the season goes on, she'll get into more of a basketball rhythm. And, every game she gets better. And so, I think Jetty left her in at the end of the game today to get a few more reps, and because she hasn't been with us as long as the rest of the team's been together, because she's playing volleyball and then she had the finger. So we're not worried about it. She'll be just fine, and she's getting better every game, like I said.
He mentioned that the timing on defense, everyone points to timing on offense, but her timing on defense, just as far as blocking shots, just hasn't quite gotten to that point. What will it mean as far as the defense for this team when she does regain that presence that she can get to?
Yeah, and as valuable as Jen is on offense, I could argue that she's even more valuable on defense, because especially as a guard, when you're playing defense, you know that Jen's behind you. You can get up and pressure a lot more. And I think in the second half, there was a couple of possessions where she had some pretty nasty blocks out there. So I think she's getting her timing back. And, I think volleyball really helps her in that aspect of basketball. Of her timing is really, really good. And, it doesn't feel good to get blocked by Jen. It happens in practice a few times here and there to us. So we know how it feels. And it's a huge boost for our team on the defensive end.